Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. Today we're going to take a look at Bitcoin and have a look what's going on across the market really. We just need to check out a few things because a few people are starting to get a little bit worried with this shakeout. Do not be worried yet. I think if we just start losing this level down here, we will be worried. But for now, I'm still bullish, and I'll take a look at a few key points why I am bullish. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and let's crack on. So welcome to the channel. As ever, this is in partnership with Cointelegraph Markets Pro. There's a full platform review on my homepage of my YouTube channel, so go ahead and check that out. I've zoomed out onto a weekly time frame here and I just want to take a look at a few key things. We had this downtrend here which we did break out of. I remember when we hit those highs back up at 64k, we pretty much died all the way down to 29k and we pushed back up, and then we've pretty much smashed through and created new all-time highs. On that move to new all-time highs, we have not had much of a pullback, and I want to just take you back in time a little bit, all the way to 2017. If you look at a daily time frame, zoom right out and then go into this current price action we had back then. So looking at this latest move on Bitcoin in 2017, this was a bottom move in September, like the start of this year's move was in September. We pushed our way up and we retraced. We pretty much hit that 50% fib there to a T. And if you look at this, we didn't really close below that 382, so then we pushed on and then we had to create new all-time highs after that. That's when the markets really went parabolic. So look at that move there, 38 and a 50% retracement, no closures below the 50. And if we look at the current price action now, and this will give you a good indication of what the hell's going on, because look at this, we've actually dropped here and we've lost this 382 level, a couple of closures below, and we've not quite come to that 50% fib, but I've marked up a level of daily support here. Look at this red line. Support, 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 support. We've had no closures below 56,500. To me, that's bullish. I mean, we did drop quite hard this morning to 56,600, but we pushed back up. And if you look right down to hourly time frame, look at that for a reaction from that daily support there. We've pushed right back up, and as you can see all the way through, with support here, and then support. We've actually blasted through very, very nicely so far. We need to really close on the next couple of hourly time frames above this moving average 50, and then start to peel us way just slowly back up, attack this area. That's going to be the first area to attack, which is pretty much 60k. Once we do flip 60k to support, we'll probably come back up. If you break through it, we'll come for a retest, and then I honestly think we'll push on, and then you've got all this trading area here to navigate through. But all in all, we've had a good reaction off that level of support. Let's hope we can get some continuation now and really start to climb, because like I say, a few people have messaged me saying they're getting a little bit fearful. Do I sell up? What do I do? Let's have a look at this. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index. You can tell I've been looking at tiles all day. Look at this, yeah, 50%. The other day it actually dropped down to 34, and I could sense there was a lot of fear in the market. Previously, a few weeks before that, we was an extreme greed up at around 84. So there was definitely a period of selling pressure, which we have now withstood. And in my opinion, I honestly think it's going to start pushing up soon. We just need to get through this area. Once we do break 60k, flip that to support, I think it's going to be onwards and upwards. What I want to do though is just put a little bit of a bearish spin on this. And if we do close below this region here, and then we'd actually drop through this area of support of 56k, you're pretty much going to look down to this 618 region here. It's not, or even that potential of that 50% fib. So what I would do, if you've got some tether on the sidelines, I would just wait out a little bit and then potentially place some orders down at 54k and 54k. That is the bearish scenario. I don't think it's going to happen, but just be wary. Just have a little bit of spare stable on the side, just in case the market does reject off this region, comes back down and tests it out for 54k or 50k. I can't say 50k, but you never know. You never know what can happen in these markets. As if we get a little bit of selling pressure from up here and then people start panicking, ultimately the price is going to start to drop off. So that's a bearish scenario I've mentioned there. For me, we really need to climb back above this moving average 50, which is at 59k. If we do start closing above that, and that will extend the gap between these moving averages. What we don't want is a cross. We do not want these moving averages, either 50 and the 20 to cross, because if we do get a bit of a cross here, is going to cause a little bit of bearish pressure. It may not be for long. It might just come back down to this 54k and then start pushing up, and then the moving averages obviously cross over, and then we'll get a bullish cross again at some point potentially, back down here and then onwards and upwards. So all in all, my thoughts are, I'm bullish on this still. We've done a retracement. What we're looking for the same as 2017. I honestly think it is time to push on. History says that November is the most bullish month for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. So let's hold it to that, and let's hope history over the course of the next 8 to 9 days really starts to push on, and we start to get some growth and target that 70k region, which is pretty much up towards that all-time high. So that's a bearish scenario covered. Bullish scenario. Bullish scenario is we pick up from here, close above that moving average 50 today on the daily time frame, and then we start climbing through and targeting 69k. A couple of key levels if you want to take some profit on Bitcoin, if you're in an open trade, or even if you bought some spot and you're wanting to skim some profit off. And we've got 77k there, and we've also got 87k there. Those are two levels which personally I might be skimming a bit of profit off. But then if we look at a bigger picture and we look at some price prediction, so if we just get rid of that fib, and we'll use the top here all the way down to that 29k bottom. As you can see, we double bottom and push back up. My price prediction here for the end of this year is $122,000. Still seems quite a long way off that. If you look at a price range from current prices up to that region, it's 119%. That's a significant amount to make up on Bitcoin, because you're talking, you need to add about another $800 trillion to a market cap, which is quite a significant amount. But that's my price prediction for the end of this year. There's a lot more bigger price predictions back going up to 220, 280, 300. I'm a little bit more conservative with my price prediction, so that's my price prediction, 122. If you're looking to take profits in a bit of a more investment role, so look at these areas at 110 and 86. I think those also could be some decent areas to take profit. Just looking at the RSI here on the daily time frame, it's around 42%, so just show that we've got a lot of room to make up. We've not been too low as well, so just remember we could come back down and test this 20% region, which we did here, and then the market did start to pick up. So yeah, my thoughts on Bitcoin there is, I'm more in favour of upwards price action, but just be wary of a bearish scenario where we do drop down and test that 618 region. So that's my thoughts there covered. What I also just want to show you is this. It might look like quite a lot of noise, but this is a Valkyrie trading indicator. This is a paid indicator that I've been testing out for a while. And I just want to show you a few things. This is a daily time frame. Look here, we had two green oversold RSI dots, which would give you a great buy signal there. All the way up here we rose, we then obviously rejected. Come back down here, look at this purple band, this is support. Two RSI oversold into that support, bang, straight back up. Exactly the same happened here, two dots. We've only had one dot so far. There's a good chance if we close below that, if you zoom right in, look at this wick here. If this wick closes where it is, we might get another oversold RSI dot here, and that would lead us to a nice big pump. Also looking at this bearish divergence here, bullish divergence, which also is another good signal that we could potentially push on. So for me, I'm still remaining bullish until the price drops down to this moving average at 48. I can't see it, but I'm bullish. These two dots here, two dots here, two dots here. Let's get another dot on the closures day and then absolutely send it and start creating some new all-time highs. And fingers crossed that does happen at some point over the course of these next few weeks, because for this few people are starting to get bearish. You can see Twitter's starting to get a little bit bearish. But for me, like I say, I'm remaining bullish. So that's my thoughts, and that's the indicator there. If you want to test out that Valkyrie trading indicator or have a go with it, you'll find a link for Valkyrie trading indicator in the description of this video. So that's going to do it. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.